Hey guys, it's Gino coming at you to break down four fights that I think are providing value, dog plays, whatever you want to call them, on for UFC 277. Before we get started, if you could please hit my channel with a like on this video and then subscribe to my channel. Also, finally, I want you to leave me a comment of who your favorite dog play is. I think dogs are going to be barking this weekend, and I'd really love to hear what everybody thinks. So first, we're going to go to a fight that I've already talked about in my first look video, but I just think she's such a value. Juliana Pena is getting no respect, plus 240, fighting somebody that she beat. It wasn't a DQ win. It wasn't some fluky win. She stood in there, took some shots from Nunes, because Nunes can throw, but she hung in there and then got her shot. And I think her unorthodox style really throws Nunes off. And that's what ultimately led to her getting her stunned up and then getting on her back and submitting her. I think she could. I think it's going to be hard to submit a fighter like Nunes 2 times, but I still think she can win, get a finish. Nunes has been finished by TKO twice. So I like Pena, and she's $7,000 in a 5-round fight against a fighter she's beat. I'm not going to overthink that. And if it bites me, it bites me, but I think she's a great play, but I'm going all in on the fight when it comes to DraftKings DFS because either girl will score well. Orion Kosei versus Blood Diamond. I'm going Blood Diamond. Both guys are relatively unproven. I mean, the competition for Kosei, it's not that great. You have a 3-1 Blood Diamond. I'll go with the value here. He's 7,400. He could get a round 2 finish, and that's where I'm picking him to do. And I don't like that $8,800 price tag on Kosei. I don't think he deserves that at minus 165. So I'm going to go Blood Diamond with this one. And he has 3 finishes and 1 decision. I like him to get a finish here. Nikolai Negumereanu versus Ior Poteria. Now, I really like Negumereanu. He's one of my more favored dogs on here, and here's why. He's got that round 1 finish against Villanueva. He's 4-1 in UFC fights, and he's fighting a guy who has no UFC fights. That simple. Value. I chase the value. He's 12-1 versus a guy who's 20-2 with no UFC fights, no real credible wins. As I go through his tapology, so unless you count the Dana White Contender Series, you can count that. But again, I still don't. I think there's levels to this, and I think he's leveling up. I think Negumereanu knows that, and I think he could fluster him early and get that round 1 finish. It's not like he hasn't done it before. Finally, Drew Dober versus Rafael Alves. This one's kind of throwing me off because I don't think this line is fair because guys have similar records, similar history, and Alves shows the ability to do the things that are Dober's weakness in the past. Dober's been finished by Makhachev and Dariush by submission. Good fighters, but it still happened. Now, he has a good chin, so I don't think Rafael's going to come in there and knock him out. I would be shocked to see that. But what I think he can do is replicate what he's been doing, which is the submission against Diakese, the submission against Flores, the submission against Douglas, and I think he'll score well at 7,200. Now, at $9,000, Dober's not priced out of this world, and he's scored over 100 fantasy points in his last 4. I'm a GPP player. I'm gonna be on both these guys because I think they're both really good values. But the fact that Alves went against Ismagulov and went the whole distance against him, who's a good fighter, I really like him a lot, and I think he's a dog worth investing in. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me, all the messages. It's been wonderful. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on Twitter. I love talking shop. I'm probably talking to like 15, 20 people a day about UFC. I just love doing this stuff. It's a lot of fun for me. And again, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. And finally, I've got the DFSARMY link in the bio or in the description of this video, and that is without a doubt my #1 resource that I use from the Discord, talking to Big Marley, talking to Geek, talking to sharps like Vince, who you'd get to know if you join the Discord. Those guys have helped evolve my game, and I feel like I get better every single week. And that's what we should all aim to do. If you think you've made it, then you probably have not won any money. But that's another story for another day. Anyways, give us a look. Use my promo code. You get 10% off. All right, guys. Hey, good luck, and I'll be at you later with the full card breakdown.